Well, hello everyone. We are back with the Dicey Decisions RPG stream once again on Twitch. Thanks for joining us. To all of you that are here, this is the second.
I'm not hearing
Uh,
anything on live.
okay, I'm gonna
Just
restart.
pause.
Hold on.
Is there anybody in the crew, anybody watching us that we can get feedback from in the chat?
I am, so that's why I said it.
Oh, okay.
God love technology.
He's live. I can hear him.
Can you hear me? Great. Once again, we're Dicey Decisions, and we're back with our second episode in the Emerald Dominion, a Daggerheart adventure that is set in a different world. And our first episode revealed that a green dragon was infiltrating the nearby kingdom. Our spies went in. We found evidence that the dragon's influence was taking over and was spreading quickly, uh, mostly by blackmail, by learning the secrets of the people in all the villages, and by threatening their families and so forth, had pretty much taken over entire villages. But the threat has spread, and now the magic seeping through this land is actually spreading the corruption much faster. So we are. Before we do, let me say Dicey Decisions. We meet every Monday night for our Zeros to Heroes campaign and every Friday night for our Twist of Fate campaign. And currently, we are at level 15 in our Twist of Fate, going all the way to 20 to take on Vecna at the end. So, a lot of exciting stuff. We have one shots, much like this one, and other games. We have played Fiasco recently. We have an author's adventure where five authors are playing their own characters in a D&D game. Always fun. And if you're a reader, you might want to check in and get to meet some of the local authors that we have playing with us. Um, so we have a lot of stuff going on, but tonight we're playing Daggerheart. So, in a faraway kingdom of Damara, many soldiers, all separated into small groups called hands, are standing in a large field, hot under the sun. In the distance, mist is rising above a bright green haze, a swamp that wasn't there a few months ago. It has stretched its arms wide. Our party is a squad of newly minted soldiers, not yet battle tested, but well trained. This hand is the 34th hand of Damara. The hands are the front line. They're followed by the heavies into battle. The hands occupy the enemy's attention, and the heavies move past to take on the strongest opponents. Before we move from this moment into the actual game, let's have some character descriptions. And I'll start by introducing our players tonight, and they will introduce their characters, whose names I don't know yet. So let's start with Brandy.
Hello. I am going to be playing Ariel, and she is a freeborn fawn ranger who has an animal companion, a large black crow named Bastion.
Bastion.
And she primary weapon for her, she carries an old, well-worn longbow that was given to her by her grandfather.
Excellent.
She dresses in leather armor. She doesn't want to be encumbered.
Fair. Any distinguishing characteristics of Ariel or Bastion?
Um, Ariel has the fawn
Ariel.
horns, but her they're shorter than most, and one of them is actually half the size of the other.
Oh, okay.
It was a childhood accident that we won't talk about.
Never shall the words pass my lips. All right, let's go to Crystal.
Yes. I am going to play Kai. He is an orc guardian, so he's about 6 foot tall. He's kind of broad shouldered, green skin, tusks, and he's just he's very much just there at the moment, just kind of taking it all in. He's very he's always seems to be observant and looking around for XYZ whatever. And he is also in just leather armor. He's got a broadsword at his side, and he is just waiting to see what happens.
Cool. Our next player is Scott.
So standing before you, looking very similar in terms of his bravado to the stalwart orc next to him. However, only standing about half the height of said orc is Zophyr Nimbleblade. He wears clothes that have obviously seen a bunch of wear and tear, but they are meticulously mended and kept as clean as possible. He has a body that is very fit and agile, just in a 3 foot tall size. His eyes are like the green of spring grass, and his skin is a light tan, much like a warmly baked bread color. He does have an air of stubbornness about him, and he also is a Hearthborn halfling warrior, Call of the Brave Warrior. He
Right.
is armed with a longsword and a longbow.
Wow. Okay.
Weapons are as big as he is. No, just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
Appropriately sized for his size.
Of
Got it.
course. I'm just messing
And
with you.
and Becca.
About to get crazy. So standing within this group, close to the group in a small cluster, you see 3 rivets. They are super stocky. They almost have no distinction between head and neck. They are each one solid chunk of muscle. And looking at them, you don't think that if they weren't wearing clothing or armor, you don't think you could tell them apart. There's no way. They're almost all identical. They have this deep, muddy, brownish, deep greenish, yellow skin. They look like toads. They're all wearing identical chainmail armor that in the center of the chest they each have a matte stone. The one standing foremost has a crimson. The one slightly behind has a deep navy blue. The one kind of towards the rear has an ochre. And they look sort of blank expression. No one is talking to them at all whatsoever. They're not talking to each other. But occasionally when they're trying to stand close to the general group, and occasionally when someone laughs, they'll kind of bark out this sort of ha, to seem like they're with it, they're with the group, they're doing it. Um, Everyone's treating them as they're sort of weird. Some people seem to like recognize the type of soldier that they are, but are not interested in really interacting with them a lot. It seems like their social skills are severely lacking. Our pace setter is what they call him. The ribbit wearing the crimson stone and mounted in their armor or mounted in their chainmail is Bing. And they
Ink?
will tell you
Bink?
Bing, Bing.
Bing. Okay.
Um, and they would introduce themselves as I am Bing of Bufo Taraj, spawn of Clutch Unyielding, killer of 148, wielder of Greatsword. And you'll see that he does indeed have a greatsword across his back. And he'll gesture behind him at the navy wearing ribbit, saying, "This is my sister, Boom of Bufo Taraj, spawn of Clutch Unyielding, killer of 141, wielder of Warhammer." And then move on to the last one and say, "This is my brother Bang of Bufo Taraj,
Bang.
spawn of Clutch Unyielding, wielder of 139, wielder of Battle Axe." And that's how they introduce themselves.
Okay.
Wow.
Understood. So, thus, nobody wants to talk to him very much, but apparently they are stalwart warriors.
Yes.
I assume for gaming purposes, you're going to be playing Bing as your primary
Yes.
character. All right.
Bing is the pace setter.
And let's go ahead, as all good Daggerheart one shots begin, with our connections. And each of you should have a couple um, uh, like personal questions to ask of another player. Uh, does anybody want to volunteer to go first with your connection?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Um, this one is for
Oh.
Zophyr Nibbleblade. I would like to know, what friendly competition do we have?
Hmm. What friendly competition do we have? I think we count our quarry and keep track. You're currently in the lead by 3.
Okay.
Okay. And that bounces popcorns over to Zophyr. Who are you asking the question of, and what is it?
Excuse me.
Um, to our orc friend.
Yes.
Remind me your name?
Kai.
Kai, right. So to Kai, what fear do you have that I am helping you to overcome?
That's a good question. Um, I think for him it would be um he's just, no offense to Bastion, but he's really just not a fan of birds in general. He never has been. Not since they like to try to like perch on his head or just like be like pester him, and he's just never been a fan. So birds.
Okay.
No,
Excellent.
I had stopped for a second. And I was like, do I want to be silly or do I want to be serious with this? And I went, I'm going to be silly with this.
Well, okay. That brings me to a little background. Our ribbits have said, one of them said his kill count is like 147 or something.
Yeah.
Now, to be quite blunt, you guys have not been to battle yet. You are the only things they have sent you out as a hand to stop are like maybe wolf attacks or some big snakes or something crawling out of the swamp, or maybe low level undead coming out of a crypt or something like skeletons and zombies. You've really never gone into a battle against other creatures wielding weapons. So maybe our ribbits killed 120 spiders or something. Who knows? They only
I
give the
didn't say
number.
it was in battle.
Yeah, no, they only give a number. We don't. We're not questioning them. So our orc is afraid of birds. Maybe one of the creatures you went out to stop was a giant eagle or something raiding a farmland. So, Kai, what is your
Oh,
question and who are
oh,
you asking it of?
um, I will ask. Uh, Being in company. um, what lie have you told me about yourself that I believe?
Ooh.
Ooh. Um, it was something super minor. It was like, "Oh, have you had roast rabbit before?" And they were like, "Yes, yes, I have many times." They've never had that before. They had not before that day. They are super insular, but they really wanted you to think that like, yeah, they're like experienced and like they know how to be sapients out in the world, and they're super normal. Yes, they've had roast rabbit before. Definitely have not.
Love it.
Okay. Do we want to ask another round of questions, or are we happy with those connections? Does
Did
anybody else have
did
one?
did Bing ask a question?
I did not.
Oh, Bing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Bing.
That's okay. That's okay. Um, Brandy, remind me of your character's name.
Ariel.
Ariel. What is something that Ariel would help the Ribbits with off the battlefield?
Ariel is tried over and over and over again to help them communicate with everybody else in longer, more complete sentences.
So
And
nice.
she feels like she's made some headway, but every time they one of them steps up to speak, she kind of holds her breath and watches and is hoping they're going to do what they talked
Yeah.
about so many times the night before. She's just
Yeah,
about
they
this frustrated because it's not at all
yeah.
sticking.
No. And they love her for it. They're so glad. They try so hard. Um but it's just, when you grow up only talking to thousands of other frogs and mostly just fighting them, what are you going to do? They just don't have the social skills.
Fair.
Well, they're better than they used to be.
So true.
All right. Well, are there any other questions that are burning in your guts that you need to connect with someone? Anybody
Mm,
else want to?
I'll ask one quick one, and this just goes right back to Bing because of our relationship. Um,
Yeah.
what threat have you asked me to watch for, and why are you worried about it?
Ooh, let's see. Bing would have told you to watch out for falling things, sort of like falling traps, and you couldn't figure out why until you really got them kind of talking more one day. And it turns out it was like during training, that was the thing that they really struggled with most. So they really want to like put it on your radar, of like watch for stuff that falls. It will take you out. That stuff's hard. So just keep an eye out for it. Bang and Moon did not have anything to add. They largely let Bing do the talking.
Perfect.
All
Can I
right.
just
Don't let them
can
get
I just
squished.
yeah no?
No,
Can I
don't get
just make
squished.
sure I heard you right? Their names are Bing, Bang, Boom.
Yeah.
I love that
I
so much.
warned Jack. I was like, their names are gonna be a little bit silly. That's the part I can't not do.
And they're probably translations from whatever crazy language they grew up doing,
Yes.
speaking.
Yeah. I named a bunch of their spawnlings too. Their other ribbits that were spawned with them. They have Bop, Brat,
Love.
Bip. They all start with a B and are
Boo.
all like, yeah, like sound name.
I love it.
Boo's the baby brother. He stayed home.
Yes.
Okay. Now that we have bonded somewhat and we're familiar with one another, we shall step forward back into our characters, standing on this assembly field just prior to battle. Remember, today's foray and battle is life or death, for the green tide is coming. Many villages have come under the sway of this insidious creature, a green dragon. Its influence and control have now extended into the borders of Damara. This morning, the briefing is held by Sergeant Callan, the commander of all the hands. His face is a road map of old scars. His tone is grim, devoid of any pretense. As you look around between you, I would like for someone to describe your Corporal Zira. Zira is an older veteran who's seen a lot of things go wrong. Who would like to describe Corporal Zira? I'll just pick one of you. How about that? Brandy, please describe Corporal Zira.
Um, Corporal Zira has her head shaved on one side. The other side, what hair is there is braided tightly back across her ear. She has scars. She has tattoos. She looks like she eats metal for breakfast. Um, she is a human, um, and a very tall, broad, and strong human who has a square jaw, deep set eyes, and kind of growls when she talks. But we trust her because we are frightened of her in the
Yeah.
best way.
So when she speaks, people jump to it.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Um, Scott, could you please describe the demeanor of the soldiers all around you as you look around and take this field in?
As we look around, we see a mixture of bravado and fear across different faces. Some holding a countenance of confidence, possibly misplaced, and others a dread of fear for the battles that lie ahead.
Perfect. Becca, can you tell me the colors of the Damaran army that you guys are wearing?
Ooh.
Ooh, yes. We are wearing a deep indigo, like a bluish purple, and black.
Okay. And that exhibits itself in many ways. And this is going to be my question for Crystal. All
Yes.
of one of the aspects of this force is that no one's gear looks exactly the same. Everyone carries an insignia or a trinket attached to you or a headband. Can you please describe some, maybe one or two, of these differences that you see on different people?
I think um part of it is part of the differences you see is in the insignias themselves. Some are like circular, I guess, medallions for lack of a better word, and some are square. And then another difference is like where they would be placed on like the person, whether that's by preference or um, choice to delineate. Thank you, words
Hmm.
between one hand and the other. Who's to say? And then
Yeah.
and that's it. That's all my brain
Okay.
can come up with at the moment.
The your Corporal Zira's difference is that on the back of her right pauldron, she has hash marks scraped into uh, the steel of the back of the pauldron. How many hash marks has she scraped into that pauldron? Please tell
That's
me
a
that,
question
Becca.
for. Oh,
It's a question for Becca.
yep.
Um, 83.
83. And
Been at it
all
a
of them are
long
filled
time.
all of them are filled with blood that makes them stand out. Not fresh blood, old blackened blood. Maybe hers, maybe not.
Dang.
Sergeant Callan's voice carries clearly above the hushed audience. Attention, soldiers. What you head toward ain't gonna be easy. It'll take willpower, strength, endurance, discipline. All these things have been beat into you for months. Use what you learned. Don't you break, for the soldiers beside you, your brothers and sisters, rely on you. The royalty thinks we can march an army right through this place ahead, stomping everything flat. But we don't know the first thing about the enemy we're facing. But hell, nobody never promised us nothing easy. We are the tip of the spear. We clear the path. You hear me, soldiers? And everybody, yes, Sergeant. The mists here are a killer. The trees themselves are the enemy's sentinels. The main force will be an hour behind us, but if we don't succeed, they'll be walking into a meat grinder. We clear the traps. We carve down the enemy's forces. This is a high risk, low reward operation. Don't be heroes, but you damn better not be cowards. You do the job. That's all. And you know the job. We insert ourselves into the corruption so the heavies can widen the hole. Rangers, you take the point, you find the enemy. If you're overmatched, fall back and defend until reinforcements can come. Eliminate the scouts. Brawlers, close in fast and hard. Focus your attacks. Don't bother with looting, just with leaving a trail of their dead in your wake. Don't let a damn one of them get away to sound an alarm. When you hear the horns, that's when you hunker in. You hold your position and leave the rest to the heavies. You can do this like you were trained. May the lot ride with you, leaving death at home. Can I get a hoorah?
Hoorah.
Everybody hoorahs. Now move out. Um, you guys are standing about a quarter mile away from the edge of this swamp, which is a clear delineation between the fields that there used to be, the rolling hills, and now there's a swamp. Um, Corporal Zira starts jogging ahead. I assume everyone follows.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
When you hit that line, it's immediately maybe not standing water, but soggy. You hear your boots sucking in the mud or your feet, whatever you have down there. The air's heavy and still. As soon as you enter the wall, it's like a wall of air. It's thick with a nauseating chlorine like smell. This
Ooh.
isn't natural. You can tell it's something magical that has spread and is overwhelming. You look down at little standing puddles, and anything deeper than a puddle, there is green poisonous acid like curling through it. I would like for everyone to make a passive instinct check. Oh, you know what? If you would like to, you can do this as a group action. So you would nominate a leader to be the leader of this action. They or be the ones who actually roll the check. But everybody else also rolls, and you if you hit the benchmark, you would give them a +1. So who would, if you guys want to do it separately, you can. You can also do a group check. So I'm going to leave it up to you.
I feel like right now we probably should do our own. We don't know or trust each other well enough.
Fair enough?
It's
Yeah.
it's just my thought.
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense to me.
Okay, the DC is an 11. I'd like everybody to roll an instinct check.
This is
Uh,
2d12, right?
2d12 plus your instinct modifier.
Mm-hmm.
I got a total of 20.
Ariel got
20.
14.
14.
I got 11.
Okay, that's hitting the mark.
I got 12, so
Okay, everybody passed. What you get from this is that this mist is thick. You can really only see clearly to a close range. That's within, if it were D&D terms, within 30 feet. Outside of that, you really can't see anything except swirling fog. And even within this range, it's murky. You the only clarity you have is in very close range. So, um, uh, name Zophyr, and well, everybody can determine this. If you are taking any ranged attacks beyond 15 feet, which is, well, I guess they don't do it that way here. I guess any ranged attacks outside of close range are going to be at disadvantage.
Oof.
Yeah.
Can I send Bastion up
Sure.
just to fly around and see if he can see anything else?
Hmm.
What?
As you guys go ahead.
Oh, do I like? Does he need to roll for something?
Yeah, he can roll
Okay, he's got an experience he's going to use, which is Scout, which is a +2.
to his instinct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, Scout's good. Or Bastion's good. He got a 24.
All right. I can just see him kind of gliding between the trees, kind of going through the mist. Bastion actually hears something with his excellent crow hearing, and then he stops in a tree and watches, and he sees movement. What you guys did notice is that as the other hands to the sides of you entered the swamp, you could be hearing your friends as they're all pushing in, or you're not your friends, but the rest of the hands as they're pushing into the swamp. But Bastion lets out a single caw. What does a single caw mean?
Stop.
Perfect.
Hmm.
You got
Ariel will
3.
hold her hand up.
Yeah,
Zophyr
and
stops and looks around, sniffs the air.
perfect. Zira holds her hand up too to stop everyone, just in case, because the vision, the clarity is so bad. If you would like to make an active instinct roll now, you're welcome to.
Zophyr will. I'm going to burn a hope to use one of my experiences, Nose of a Bloodhound.
Oh,
I have a
nice.
very strong sense of smell. So if you would please describe things in scent form first, if it's appropriate for the instinct roll I do.
All right.
So +2 instinct roll.
While he's doing that, guys, for our audience, if you don't know, part of what makes Daggerheart different and exciting is that you can come up with your own experiences which flavor the heck out of your character. The nose of a bloodhound is not something that was out there that he had to take. You can just entirely make your own thing up, and you get to do it.
So I rolled a total of 16 with fear.
Okay, thank you for the fear. I will add that to my pile, which means I have 5 now. But that is a success. The swamp smell of the chlorine in the air and the stink of the rotting vegetation is almost overwhelming. But with your nose, you're able to pick out subtle hints, subtle clues. Soft wafting of the air in little eddies produced by your movement, your hands movement. There's no breeze in here, so you pick up every little spin of particles in the air. You know is coming from something moving, and you know the smell of your hand. You know their smells quite well. You've made yourself familiar with them so you wouldn't make mistakes. You smell something alien. And what it reminds you of is the smell that you get on the top of castle ramparts and crenellations. The smell of pigeon shit. Can you roll a passive knowledge, please?
Sure.
Because you're pretty sure there are no pigeons in this swamp.
That knowledge is a 13.
Yeah, this also, bird crap also smells like reptile crap.
So I would say look out for some lizards to everybody.
From the previous information gained before this mission was set up, you know that there are lizard folk prowling through this area. Or there were before, you would assume there still are.
And
If
given the sight lines, I will draw my sword at this point since
Okay.
it's hard to see far. So
if I can, I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but I'm gonna bear with me here for a second. Consider hearing that, and also knowing what was told to us from the last group. Is there a way? He knows he can't see very far, but is there a way in which he can like maybe perceive anything around him based on maybe sound?
Sure. You can roll an instinct check. and I'll describe the sounds you hear if you hit the DC.
If I can read the dice. 17 with fear.
Thank you for the fear.
Yeah.
I'm up to 6.
Huzzah.
Everyone has stopped, and your orcish ears are sharp. There's no there's no movement of air in here. It's clinging, it's heavy. There are no sucking sounds of feet anymore. The occasional drip drip of water that's splashing from someone's boots. You see that your team is stock still. Everyone is straining to hear or smell or see. You hear the telltale signs of mud sucking on feet as they very softly.
Would I get the sense that it's that they're moving with purpose, or if they're trying to move quietly?
That's difficult to say because many things that move through the swamps move quietly.
Mm,
Are there
But you rolled high enough to hear that it's probably a 2-footed thing, not a 4-footed thing.
okay.
what is remind me again the terrain? Are there trees or are we in
It's
an
like
open?
a thick swamp. No, it's trees and vines. And actually, let's go ahead and describe it. Uh, Brandy, what is something that you notice in this thick swamp?
I noticed that wherever the larger trees are, and they're tall and weeping with moss and things hanging down, but wherever the tree is, it is not submerged in water. At the base of each tree, they are slightly elevated, just slightly, to where the roots enter the ground, not underwater, which is weird and strange.
Interesting.
But water is everywhere. They're like these tiny little tree island medallions almost, but they're really
Okay.
only the size of the trunk, with maybe
Right.
a
Okay.
couple of inches on around it.
So there is dry ground if you can wedge yourself up against the
Yeah,
tree.
and it's not even dry.
Not dry, right?
Yeah, it's not
Above water.
submerged. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Becca, why don't you tell us something that Bing notices about your surroundings?
Um, Bing is really thinking about the way that this acrid smell is not the normal smell of a swamp. Um, because of the acid in it, it's not aligning with their previous experiences in swamps, and they're noticing um, how that is mixing with the trees, the scent of the foliage, really, and is almost like a light burning in the nostrils. And there is they're wondering how poisonous and how dangerous this foliage is.
Okay. Did you see anything that's obviously poisonous in the foliage?
Um, yes, they noticed some vines snaking up these trees that they know for a fact to be poisonous.
Okay.
And thanks to Ariel, they're not going to mention it though, because they know that nobody in this group is liable to chew on the vines, and it would be weird to bring it up.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't say anything about venomous. There's a lot of venomous stuff out here too. All right. So, with this information gleaned by the halfling and the orc, what would you guys like to do?
I think Ariel will signal back for Bastion to return to her. She wants him close. And she's going to she's fairly nimble, and she's going to, because her feet are cloven, she has hooves, but they're dainty, they're not large, and she is going to position herself against a tree, the closest tree, and she's going to dig down with her hooves to make enough of an indention that she can find a decent footing and lean against the tree and ready her bow.
Okay.
I think seeing that you've gotten your weapon out and Zophar's also gotten his weapon out, I'm also going to withdraw my did I say broadsword or longsword? Whatever, the sword that I have in my hand.
Sure. You have a sword.
Brain.
Yes. As this occurs, you guys are prepared for the attack, as from 3 different points you see a lizard person. I'm going to just call them lizard folk because I'm not sure what they're called here in Daggerheart. But from 3 different points, it's 3 people, 3 people total, 3 lizard folk closing in on your groups. And I'm going to use my first here to let them attack first.
Oh,
So
good.
one of them comes in with a spear at a dead run. You hear splash, 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 and it's going to be going for Ariel.
Okay.
Let's see. That is a total of a 2 on its attack. Does that hit your armor?
You mean
Evasion?
evasion?
Evasion, sorry. Does that hit your evasion?
I have evasion of. No, it does not. I'm.
Okay. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
You hear it coming, splashing through the swamps. There are others coming that you will not be dealing with just for story purposes. Corporal Zira's got one on her, and she's one-on-one. You can ignore that one unless it becomes dangerous and you've eliminated the rest. So this one comes running through, stabbing at Ariel and misses. I will give you guys the spotlight.
Ariel's gonna turn toward. When that happens, she's gonna duck and turn toward where Corporal Zira is. How far away is Corporal Zira from her?
Oh, at the far end of your vision, like far close range, so like
Close
30
range?
feet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna let loose a shot at that lizard. She's got her bow ready.
Okay.
Excuse me.
But she's going to spend a hope and make an attack and try to gain Ranger's focus.
All right.
Okay. And now I have to remember how to attack.
You've
Well,
got this.
you look for your weapon, whatever you're using,
Got it. Found it.
or your
I'm good.
spell.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if I can actually roll something with hope. Because the last time I played Daggerheart, I rolled fear all night.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Hope for the best.
Tonight is actually zero exception. That is a 13 with fear.
A 13
No.
not only misses, but you also give me another fear. And since you missed, it's my turn. So the next lizard folk from a different angle is going to close in on Zophyr and is going to roll an 8 on your evasion. Does an 8 hit you?
It will miss.
Okay. And I'm going to also burn another fear to attack with my third lizard folk on Bing. Will a 15 hit your evasion?
Yeah.
Okay. So with a 15, I get to roll a d10. Let's see if that does anything to you. That's 8 points of damage. Does that hit your... Well, it's at least one hit point threshold.
That is what my minor to major
Okay,
damage
so that's
threshold is. So do I mark 1 or 2?
2.
Cool.
And you can eliminate 1 with an armor slot if you choose.
Nah, not this early on.
Okay. So you take 2 hit points of damage.
Ouch.
God.
And the spotlight's off of me.
Bing is going to engage back with this lizard person. They didn't seem to really they took the damage and certainly noticed it, but they don't take a lot of time to really react to it and are going to turn around and swing up with their greatsword, and that is going to be I can do math. 16.
With hope or
Fear?
fear?
Great question.
Wait,
Could I get a refresher on that, please?
Yes. You're supposed to be rolling 2
Yes.
d12s.
Yes.
One of them is always the fear, and one is always the hope. So they should
Oh,
be
got it,
different
got it.
colors, maybe.
Got it, got it. I see you, I see you. Okay. Uh,
We'll keep your score, but just re-roll them and tell me which one's higher, fear or hope.
Fear.
Fear's higher. Okay. That gives me a fear. You can go ahead and roll damage on this lizard that you just hit.
All right. That is going to be 1d10 plus 4. No! Sad. That's 5 points of damage.
5, so he takes 1 hit point. And yeah, they're very strong, but they're not very good with their weapons. But since it was a fear, it's automatically my turn, and it's going to try to turn around and bite you for slashing it. Ooh, that's an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, to hit your evasion, and you will take 5 points of physical damage as its
What?
mouth snaps across your arm and rips back.
no.
I'm sorry,
That's
not hit points. I'm sorry, 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a physical damage, not a mental or magical or anything like that. When a PC gets a hit point from the jaws or claws attack, you also get one. Oh wait. You get knocked prone unless there are 2 things you could do to not go
Mhm.
down prone.
Okay.
You could either take a stress to stay on your
Okay.
feet, or you can try to roll uh, a strength roll to DC 12 to try to stay on your feet. Either one.
I'm gonna take that strength roll.
Okay.
See if I
You
can
can do
stay
it.
on my feet. They're stalwart, these little dudes. So it's DC 12 strength.
Yep. Mhm.
Um, that is going to be a 13.
Perfect. You do not go down.
Yeah,
Okay,
big
that was my
grumpy.
turn. I do have so many fears to burn. I'm going to go ahead and burn another one just because I can. And the one attacking Zophyr is going to try to get him again since it missed. That is a 16
Double hit.
your evasion, and that is his using his spear. So that is 3 points of damage.
Oh, mark a hit point.
Uh-huh. Also physical. None of these guys don't have any poison or magic or anything else. All right, spotlight is yours.
So there's one on me.
One on you.
How far away are the others that are on my friends?
I would imagine that you guys were all in a group, so they're all within either close or very close range.
Okay. So I'm going to attack the one that's on me. Um,
While you're doing that, let me make clear to any new players listening and to new players in this game, there is no initiative. As many people can go in a row as want, as long as you are successful and not rolling fear. You can also team up on your attacks if you have 3 hope to spend. Um,
you can also
and you
spend
can
a
do
hope and give advantage to a friend.
right. And if you want to, you can attack more than once as long as it's still successful and not with fear.
So I rolled a total of 18 with fear.
18 definitely hits. Thank you, sir, for the fear.
I'm going to spend a hope to use my whirlwind ability. When you
Okay.
make a successful attack against a target within very close range, you can spend a hope and use that attack against all other targets within very close range. So how many of these other creatures are also in this?
Wow. I'd say you could get at least one. Yeah. Let me see. I'll roll for it. You can get a total of 2.
Okay. So the main target that's on me takes 14 points of damage.
Wow. Okay.
I
That
maxed
is
out
a
my D10 plus 4.
perfect. That's a major, severe wound.
And
Let's
the
go.
other one that I hit takes half that, so they take 7 points.
Nice. Okay.
And I will taunt them, all 3 of them, that I am obviously the one they should be fighting.
So what does it look like when you do your whirlwind?
Yeah, he's just a small, muscular dude that's super fast. So you're seeing this blade lash out, slash across one, and as he goes to pull back, it's like over his head. He hits the guy behind him.
Yeah.
It's
So in
very
this game,
flourishy.
there's no attack of opportunity. You can move at will. So your little character's just flitting around, hitting 2 people wherever they are. Good.
Whirling dervish.
Now, Jack, you did say there are no attacks of opportunity. There is a feature that you
On
can
right.
that you can, if someone moves away from you, attack them. So there is that feature, which I happen to
These
have.
guys do not.
Great,
These
great.
guys their best thing is that when they hit you with their jaws or claws, you might fall down.
All right.
Um
Then that's my action.
yeah, and that was with fear. So it is now my turn. The one who just got slashed by Zophyr is going to turn and go for Kai,
Oh, yay.
and
Are
that
they are
is.
they leaving melee range with me to do so?
I think they are. They don't know what you can do, so yes, they're leaving your melee range.
Then I will make an attack roll against their difficulty
Okay.
as my attack of opportunity. which is an 18 with hope. Oh, this is a reaction roll, so hope and fear don't matter. This is an 18 to hit.
18 absolutely hits.
So I get to choose to either deal damage to them, move with them, or they can't move from where they are. I'm going to choose to do damage since I already hurt this one pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another 9 points of damage.
Nice.
Dang, look at you
He's
go.
he's badly hurt.
But he does get away.
He's still on his feet. Like blood is just coursing off of this thing. You've slashed him heavily twice. Um, but he was on his way driving his spear toward Kai, and that is a 12 to hit your evasion.
That hits.
It does. Okay.
Not a very fast guy.
Well, that's 2 points of damage. So that's
Okay.
a single hit point, and you can erase it with an armor if you choose.
Mm,
So that was
yeah, I'm good. I'm good for that right now.
that was my automatic turn. I'm going to spend a fear, which brings me down to 5 again, to bite Kai as well. Oh yeah, that's 20 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And so, along with the damage, you can either go prone, or mark a stress to stay on your feet, or roll an athletics DC 12 to stay on your feet.
Mhm.
And the damage is 2 again.
Okay. I am going to make the. You said athletics. I'm assuming it's a strength roll.
Oh yeah, strength. Yep.
Uh, 13.
That is successful. You stay up, but this thing has bit you on the arm and stabbed you with his spear. Spotlights to you guys.
I am gonna retaliate by striking at this thing in the gut with my broadsword.
Fair enough.
That is 16. 16?
That
I
hits.
can read, I swear. With hope.
Nice. Take your hope.
And that is 5 physical damage.
How would you like to finish this one off?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I think after taking the wound from the spear and getting bit in the arm, I kind of pissed him off, to be perfectly honest. And he kind of like plants his back foot and he kind of just kind of lunges forward with his broadsword. And you can kind of see it go straight in and out of his torso.
Right. Just a quick stab. As this one was kind of stumbling forward after taking the hit, it just stumbled into you with its spear and bit you as it plowed into you. You just slide your sword in and out, and you gut it, and it slips limply into the water off your sword. You rolled with hope. You can continue, or the spotlight belongs to your group.
Somebody else wants to go. I'm not going to complain.
I think Ariel will try to take a shot at who is still standing.
There are 2 still left. One was going after Bing, and the other was right on you, I believe.
I'm actually gonna focus on the one going for Bing, because
Okay.
if I don't get them away and they fall, they will hurt them, and that is my sworn job, to keep things from falling on them. I'm blind to the danger beside me. So I'm going to
Roll with hope.
well, now I won't. Thanks. Okay, hold on.
I'm sending the vibes into the universe.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Can we do it? 14
14's exactly what you need. That's a hit.
with fear.
Ooh,
So
thanks.
Sorry.
my
Slurping it
vibes
up.
did not
But
work.
I get to roll the damage though. So
Yes, you do.
and I'm gonna spend a hope. I'm gonna spend a hope and I'm going to make this target my ranger's focus. So if I deal damage, they must mark a stress.
Okay.
So
The lizard has to get a stress.
yes.
Got it. All right.
Okay, 1d8 plus 3. That's 11 points.
Ooh, 11.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so that gives it 2 wounds,
And a
2
stress.
HP. It's looking bad. You caught it right through the back of the neck in the muscle and the gristle in the back of their neck, and
Oof.
it hisses, gnashing its teeth.
And right as that connects, she's going to sling her longbow over and pull out her dagger for the one nearest her.
Is that another attack,
Yeah.
or is it all part of the same thing? Because you rolled with fear and it's my turn.
That's right. That's right. She's still going to pull her dagger out, though.
Got it. Yeah, the one that's not being attacked. Oh, well, it was attacked by Zophyr. So let's see, which one will he go for? Ariel, who's not paying attention to him, or Zophyr, who is? He's going for Zophyr, and
Yes.
it rolls a 15 to bite.
That will bite.
All right. So it doesn't do as much damage. It rolls a smaller, but I rolled the max. So 9.
I will mark an armor slot to reduce it to 1 hit point.
Okay. Now you can either take a stress to stay on your feet, or fall down and be at disadvantage, or roll a DC 12 on a strength roll.
I will attempt a strength roll.
Right?
And rolling. Oh yeah, 22. Is that a reaction or is that a?
That's a reaction, yeah.
So it doesn't matter what
It's a passive. Right.
Got it. So 22.
You easily maintain your feet, and this thing is impressed because you're so tiny. It's also badly hurt. I'm going to spend a fear to try to bite you again. That's a 9.
That will miss.
So he's snapping and clawing at you. It does not hit. I'm going to give you guys the spotlight.
Bing is gonna try and finish off this lizard folk in front of them, seeing that they're doing poorly. And let's all hope, folks. Oh no. Well,
Oh dear, that's not promising.
At least it's not
sometimes
me.
your day just doesn't go great, right? That's a 12 with fear.
A 12 with fear is a miss, and thank you for the fear. Since
suppose.
you have given me the opportunity, I'm going to take it. And you know what? I like the fact that the lizards, when they come in close, especially when they miss with the spear, they're going to go tooth and claw. So it's trying to bite you. That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
That's an 8 damage.
I'm gonna mark an armor slot to reduce that one.
Okay. And you also are going to go prone unless you either take 1 stress or roll a DC 12 strength.
I'm gonna take the stress this time. Stay up.
Okay. Stay up. Then, let's see. Do I want... Yeah, I've got all this fear just burning a hole in my pocket. So I'm going to spend 2 fear, which brings me back down to my original 4. And the other one is going to bite twice. He's going to, claw twice. He's going to go for both Zophyr with the first one. That's a 10, which misses.
That
And
will miss.
Ariel with a 10.
Miss.
All right. So he's snapping and clawing and coming up with nothing. Spotlight to you.
All right, the one that's on me is going to get hit.
He's not looking good.
I'll swing my longsword. How is an 18 with hope?
I would love for you to take that hope, enjoy it, cherish it,
Oh, I am.
because it's hard to come by.
Yeah.
And tell me how you destroy this lizard.
Okay. So yeah, you don't even need the damage roll.
I don't.
Okay, great. So yeah, I just come up behind him and below him because I'm short, and I literally like right at the base of the spine, right above his butt. I just jab that long sword straight through him. It comes piercing out the front side. Twist it as I pull it back out.
It screams horribly and goes face down in the muck.
I look at Ariel. Down to 2.
You hear one of the ribbits go, ha ha, as you stab him in the back.
I'm going to turn and look, thinking that the ribbit was responding to him gaining one up on that quarry thing. And I'm going to look at the ribbits like betrayer.
Oh, you guys
It
still
was
have
an
the spotlight.
excellent slice.
And there's still one lizard, and it's trying to eat Bing.
Oh. Well,
You know what?
go.
I'm not supposed to survive this, so I'm actually going to take a stress and try and punch him in the face with my tongue, because why not?
Why don't you describe to us or read to us that little tongue thing, that ability?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, long tongue. I'll skip the part where I can use it to grab stuff, but it says mark a stress to use your tongue as a finesse close weapon that deals D12 physical damage using your proficiency.
Wow.
D12.
Holy crap.
That's
Dang.
It's like a maul.
Yeah, they don't have great finesse though, so let's see what happens. All right, that's a team with hope.
Nice. That hits.
All right. Yeah.
How much damage on that D12 tongue?
Find out together. 6.
The,
6. Okay.
the mental image I have in my mind right now is killing me.
Just a thump right in the face.
It's like, oh, what just happened? Something hit me. So with hope, you guys still have the spotlight.
If I may, seeing that the thing is still up and is still near me, I'm going to go towards it, and I'm assuming it's still facing me, so its back is going to be towards me, and I'm going to just like try to like use my sword to like a surprise blow from behind, like right like where the chest would meet the torso, but like from behind. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Nice. 17 with hope.
Oh, yeah. The hope is coming fast now. You definitely hit. Roll some damage on this fella.
7.
Okay. You slide your sword in to its rib cage and come out bloody. This thing is hissing and squirming on your sword, but you guys still have the spotlight.
I will definitely reach up or move over, I guess, because I was on the other side. So
Yeah.
I will move over and take a slash at it.
Okay.
Can I interest you in a 21 with fear?
No thanks.
Okay.
But I'll be happy to take the fear. Yeah, and of course that hits. If you do
That's
heavy enough damage, he goes down.
6 points of damage.
6. He's still up, but trying to back away. And you did give me a fear.
I did.
So
I
it's
gave
my
you-
turn.
Go hiss.
It's pretty much surrounded. It's looking for a way out, but there's 3 of you on this thing now, and it's gonna fight for its life. So I'm gonna spend 2 fears on top of my already turn to make it bite 3 times, one at each of you. The first one at Bing, that's a 5. I'm a 6.
Ah, yeah, that doesn't get me.
The next one at Zophyr, that's an 8.
I will miss.
The last one at Kai, that's a 6.
That misses.
Okay, spotlight is yours. I'm down to only 3 fears.
All right, I'm gonna try and see if I can take this thing out. I'm gonna give it a good slice with my greatsword. See how this goes. I
Thank you. I'm assuming that means I get my fear back.
don't know.
Were they the same number?
Yep.
Oh, then it's
Oh.
a critical
It's a
success.
crit. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Are
It's
you
a good-
sure it was two? It's 2 1s.
Doesn't
Yep.
matter.
Doesn't
Mhm.
matter.
That's a crit.
That's a critical
Great.
success. All doubles.
Beautiful. Do you know how scary that was to see?
So
So
the way-
scary.
The way a crit works is you
Yes.
take whatever your damage die is
Right.
plus your modifier and then roll 1 more damage die.
So okay, so damage die plus 1 modifier, and then
Are
another
you punching
damage
him with
die.
your tongue again?
No, this is with my greatsword.
Okay, so
So
what's
what's the greatsword damage?
Greatsword damage
the
is 1d10 plus 4, but I also, because
So
it's
you're
a great, I have another feature that on a successful attack, roll an additional damage die and discard the lowest result. So it's
right.
on the
So
first one.
right now you get 10 plus
Okay.
your modifier of 4, and then
Okay.
you roll 2d10 and take the higher and add that to it.
Okay. All right, that's a 5. So 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 10 is 19.
19?
Correct.
Let's
Describe to me
go.
how you kill this lizard
Um,
with a
on that, so this lizard person went to take 3 snaps at us, and they went for Bing first, and then went to um Kai and Zophyr, and
Mhm.
as it turned to as it finished trying to bite their comrades, and attention was turned, it's just going to slice upwards, taking a step forward and trying to slice almost as clean through this lizard person as they can.
Like
Like
swinging a baseball bat right clean through it.
swinging a baseball bat right clean through
All
it.
right.
Yep.
But
Or a
right,
golf club.
right as Bing does that, though, Ariel, she has the ability to leap. It's part of her racial ability, and so she's gonna leap across to Bing and be sure and push the upper part of the lizard guy back away
Oh,
from
it doesn't
Bing,
fall.
so it doesn't fall on top of them.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
You're really going ham with this, and I love it.
I am sworn to protect them from falling things.
All right. So right around this time, a 4th lizard head plops down as your Sergeant Zira comes walking through. She says, "Let's go." and you push forward through the swamp. I would like for everyone hold on, looking for what I want you to do. I want everyone to roll a passive instinct again. Let's do this as a group check now that you guys know what you're looking for. So, a group action. I need somebody to be the leader of this action.
I can. I have a +2 to my instinct.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
I would
Yep.
agree with that.
Yep.
I like it.
So the rest of us roll first to give you
Right. Everybody else roll one as
potential
well.
+1s. But is this with hope and fear for us or no?
No,
You said reaction.
it's
Okay.
it's passive, yeah.
16 from
Questions.
Zophyr.
16's a +1, would you say, Kai?
A question. For reactions, double the same numbers don't make a difference,
Success.
right?
No, it's a success. It's an automatic success.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
yeah, it's double 5.
So +2
10.
and -1. So you have a +1 on top of your +2. So you're rolling a +3 on a instinct group roll.
That's a 17.
Perfect.
And that one was with
You-
hope when it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But you
Okay,
can
that's-
roll with it.
Yeah,
That just proves you can.
I can.
It is a hopeful feeling when you start to realize that some of these vines are seeking you, but you notice early enough that when they kind of snake through the water and try to wrap up your legs, you're able to step out of the way. And so you're able to warn your whole group that there are vines and you can identify them for them. So moving forward, you get to a part of the area that has come up out of the water. With your passive perception, a successful one, you see the forest floor is now a network of these vines, small pools, and crude wooden spikes covered with a green pasty poison.
Ew.
The thick jungle is providing many hiding spots. You realize that these are crude traps that they think that that something may blunder into. If you would like to do a deeper active instinct roll, you may, any of you may, but that's what you notice for now.
I think I would like to do that active instinct roll to try to see if there is a concentration of them more in one spot versus another. Is that a spot to maybe avoid, or is there something that maybe we should be paying more attention to?
All right, go ahead and make you roll.
Double 8s, baby.
Hey.
Crit. Okay. Looking around further, you see
So hold on. That would
tracks.
be you would gain a hope and
Yeah.
remove stress because you critted on an active roll.
That's true. So you
Oh
get a hope.
snap! I forgot about that.
If you have a stress to clear, you may do so.
I do not at the moment.
That would have
Okay.
been true for Bing as well earlier
Oh, really?
Mhm.
on your crit.
Yeah, that's
I was
true.
just wondering that. 8.
You notice there are small tracks. It's also the little four-toed tracks that the feet the lizard men have, but much smaller. You notice several things beside those spikes. You see that across this obvious trail that leads you ahead, there is a tripwire stretched tight.
I am going to immediately point that tripwire out.
Okay.
Avoid that. Do not step on that.
So, with this realization, we have now entered a countdown area where if you succeed 12 times, you are able to navigate this trapped area. That last one just let you identify there are traps
Mhm.
everywhere
Mhm.
and there are creatures prowling. Um, we're going to do, I'm going to let you guys do any kind of roll that you would like, but depending on the roll, depending on the type of roll, the DC may change. For instance, I'm going to go with an agility roll. You would have to hit a 14 to dodge or jump over or avoid a trap. With a strength roll, it would have to be an 18 because you can't really outstrength a trap very well. A finesse roll would be a 13, instinct 13, presence 18, knowledge 15. And I can repeat those if you decide to use one of them. So the two lowest are instinct and finesse. And I would say finesse is like disabling the traps, and the instinct is to notice and avoid the traps.
Yeah, I'm gonna try an instinct roll against one.
Okay? So as you guys are walking forward, you're just scanning the woods, the forest, the swamps, looking for more traps. Go ahead.
I rolled 2 1s for a critical success.
Critical success. So, with a critical success, you pass 3 of the 12 check marks. So, 9 to go.
Can I try a finesse roll to try to disable the tripwire of the trap that I saw?
Sure.
Um, math. Math is good. That is. You said the DC was a 13?
Yep.
Ah, fudge. Missed it by 1. 12.
So, 12. With hope or fear?
Uh, oh, boo hiss. Fear.
Lovely.
So close to
So, yeah, a failure with fear, two things happen. You are disabling this tripwire, you fail. You get 1 stress as the tripwire goes off. A branch that was tied in the tree to the tripwire comes swinging down. Please make an agility roll not to be struck by it. Also, DC 13.
If I could stop flinging my dice on the floor, that would be really fabulous. Please hold. 17 agility roll.
Yeah, you dodge it, but as you dodge, since you failed this thing, you fall down and 3 small green lizard people, kobolds, dive out of the bushes onto your body and start biting and scratching.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. So I'm going to take that fear and let them go after you.
Good times.
All right. The first one. So you are down. A lot of stuff happened to you. You fell down. You triggered the trap. You took a stress, and you're being swarmed by kobolds. However, they only rolled an 8 to bite you.
That just misses.
So they're trying to chew on you. They can't get through your armor. Anyone else can go now.
I'll roll. I'll do an instinct.
Okay. What are you instincting?
Oh, we're trying
There's
to get rid
still,
of the kobolds, right?
well, you don't have to. You can just leave her behind and keep going.
No, let me. I shall rephrase. I actually have my small dagger out, and I'm gonna take a shot at one of them.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to roll.
You got this.
Hey guys, guess what? I rolled with
What?
hope.
Here.
I rolled with hope.
Ooh, darn it.
Yay.
A 12.
A 12. And now you know that kobolds only have 1 hit point. You kill it immediately. There's 2 left. And you still have the spotlight.
I'm already there. I might as well just try to dagger it.
Sure.
All right. Let's do that again. Wow. I have another hope.
Ooh,
And that was a 19. I think I
that
splatted.
hits. You splat 2 of them. There's 1 more, and you guys still have the spotlight.
Somebody else want to take a shot?
Yeah, I do.
Come on, then.
That's my comrade. Yeah, Bing is going to see this and approach with their well, you know what? As
Hey,
they approach, they're gonna
does Bing
yeah.
walk or hop?
No, they walk.
Okay.
They can hop, but they are amongst walkers, so they're walking.
Okay.
They are going to sheath their greatsword and pull out their halberd as they approach this little critter.
Okay.
And you hear them muttering to themselves, I am Bing of Bufo Taraj, spawn of clutch unyielding. Oh geez, there goes my fear die. Killer of 149, wielder of halberd. And that is going to be that's a critical success. Yeah,
Right. You kill
Awesome.
it.
2
Boom.
5s.
And you get another hope. And
I get
clear
another hope.
stress if you
There
had
goes
one.
my stress. Gotta figure out how to get some of these HP back.
Okay. So you guys have cleared 3 of 12. And you've murdered 3 kobolds and only tripped 1 out of 2 traps so far. How are we going to move forward?
This is now where I would like to try to. You said we can choose any one of the roles, and I'm going to do an
Yep.
instinct.
Okay.
So these are active, right? And these go with hope or fear?
Correct.
It's like it. Oh, but I did roll with hope,
Okay.
but I rolled a 7.
A 7 is a failure.
Oh
And
no.
okay, this one is instantly occurring. You take a poison dart in the side of the neck. You take automatically 1 hit point.
Ow!
Yep.
No.
And 3 kobolds jump out and start gnawing on you. But I'm not going to spend a fear to attack yet. I'm running out of fears, dang it. And so there are 3 kobolds charging you. You guys have the spotlight for now.
I'll step
Great,
up
is that-
and face off against the 3 kobolds.
Okay.
Are they in a trench coat? No, I'm kidding.
No, they're separate. They all want their own crack at you.
I'm kidding. I couldn't resist.
I rolled a 14 versus them with fear.
That hits. Thank you for the fear, and one goes down.
No, one does not go down because I'm going to spend a hope and hit all three.
Right. Then all three go down. Boom, boom, boom.
Which is why I hopped in to do that.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So he's like a little whirlwind, just stabbing and
Right.
thrusting and parrying and slashing. All right. So we've still only got 3 out of the 12 checked off. It is the trap gauntlet.
I am going to presume I'm able to get back on my feet now.
Yeah.
I'm a little, embarrassed, but I am going to just act like that didn't just happen. And I am going to try to what do I want to do? I think I'm going to try and I'm so sorry. The words have just all fled my brain right now. I'm
So
going
you're
to
making a
try
roll.
an instinct roll is what I'm trying
Another
to say.
instinct. Good. Go ahead.
I can talk. Ooh, yay! 21 with hope.
That's a success. Take your hope. So a success with hope clears 2 more hurdles. So you find a sticky net that was camouflaged in the trees above. You avoid the spot and walk right around it.
Oh.
Anyone else?
I will attempt
ahead.
an instinct to navigate around a trap.
All right.
That is a 13 with fear.
13 is exactly what you need, but I thank you for the fear. You a success with fear clears 1 more, and you see that this was a trap made of living vines that would be grasping at your feet, but you avoid it. So you have 6 more check marks to clear out.
I'll try another with instinct.
Okay.
13
13 is exactly the DC.
with hope.
With
Haha.
with hope. Okay. So that's a success with hope is 2 more boxes checked.
So 4 left, right?
4 left.
Oh,
I'll try an instinct roll. That is not my best skill, but
Give it a shot.
oh, they did so good. Sometimes you just do it. That is a 14 with hope.
Nice.
Yeah, success with hope clears 2 more
Yeah.
boxes.
They said there's one here, one there.
Yeah. You found another tripwire that you just all stepped right over. Your commander, your corporal says, "Well done. Let's get out of
And
here."
I'm going to add, instead of taking that hope, I'm going to add a Slayer dice. I'm going to put a Slayer dice into my bank.
Okay.
That sounds
that
cool.
sounds interesting.
Slayer.
Slayer.
We have 2 more, right?
2 more
Yeah.
boxes.
If no one else,
I can roll
you
another.
wanna go?
I can
Okay.
roll another instinct. Sure. That's a 20 with fear. Damn it.
Nice.
No.
So that clears 1 more box. And if you succeed with fear, only 1 bad thing happens.
Only he says.
Oh no. You succeeded, so you avoid this thing.
I'm gonna do a
Uh,
strength check so bad.
do it.
But the
Do
DC is like
it.
20 or
Stomping
something,
through.
right?
No,
It's
DC is
DC
18.
18.
Okay,
You can
8.
18 the heck out of this strength check.
I have a +2. I
Okay.
mean,
Do
what's
Try
the
it.
it.
worst that can happen? I only have 2 HP slots left.
Well, you do
No.
have 3 ribbits, so you know.
That's
Yeah.
true. There's a lot of us. A bunch of us showed up today. Yeah, I'm gonna do a strength check.
Do it. Spell with fear,
You
please.
miscounted. Shut. That's a critical success.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
Let's go.
Critical success is 2 11s.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
They just go stomping through that last.
So what happened was there's a tripwire that has a whole tree start falling on Bing. It's falling.
Always
It's a
check
falling
up.
thing.
So
And
you know
Bing
what
just
Ariel's gonna do?
catches it. What is Ariel going to do to help?
Just gonna run over and grab it too.
All right. So Bing just catches it as it falls when
Yeah.
Ariel yells out, "Watch from above," catches it and just shrugs it off. And boom, this tree fall trap just gets knocked aside. And I think that alleviates some of your trauma.
They look Ariel right in the face and they go, always look up.
So you
Always
gain a
check
hope
up.
and eliminate a stress.
Nice.
I'm all hoped up, folks.
Yeah. And that is the final box you needed to clear.
Ooh. Let's
The
go.
trail that you guys are following brings you to the edge of a deep body of water. There is green acid. You can see it curling and swirling. In fact, there's more green than water in this. You could swim through acid, but as you walk along the edge trying to find a way across, because your way directly forward is blocked, you come across a crumbling stone bridge that spans this water. Please, everyone, do a group instinct check.
I
So
have.
who's going to lead this one?
I've got the +2 instinct. If someone else
All
has
right.
it.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
I'm good.
I got a 17. Does that give a +1, Jack?
Yeah, +1.
Um, I also got a 17.
Okay,
Excuse me.
+2,
We're at a 12.
-1. So you're at a +1 right now. And Brandy has a +2. So you get a +3 on your check.
Okay. It's a 20.
Do it.
A 20 is enough. There in the middle of the bridge, at the apex of the bridge, there is a pile of what looks like rotting vegetation, just washed up or something. But as you're looking at it, it moves.
Mm-mm.
And as you watch it carefully, you see it is all one thing. And it's perched right there on the bridge, right in the middle. And the only way across this water is to cross this bridge.
All I know is don't hit it with lightning. Okay. Okay.
How far away is it?
Oh, it's probably 200. Well, you can't see more than 30 feet right now. So I'm guessing it's right at the edge of your vision, like 30 feet across this bridge.
It's started moving. I pull out my bow and shoot it.
Okay. Take a shot.
Switching equipment.
Excuse me.
That would be a 16 to hit with fear.
16 hits.
That does 7 points of damage.
7 points. All right. The fear brings it to me. Let me jot something down real quick. Okay. It kind of starts rolling forward, but you see there are pseudopods that extend, that push it along. It's like an amoeba almost that comes rushing forward at you guys.
Why is this giving me gelatinous cube vibes?
And it launches out this arm or pseudopod of just rotting crap vegetation at, who's it going to go for? Yeah, at Zophyr
Yep,
with a 16 to hit.
that will definitely hit.
All right. You take 15 physical damage as
Ooh,
this
Ouch.
branches and leaves and garbage just plows into you.
I
That's
will
gonna
mark
leave a mark.
a armor slot and take 2 hit points.
Okay.
Oof.
It starts to glow with a green light. I think I'm going to mark a stress. Let me see how many stresses I have.
I don't like
I'm going to
this.
mark a stress to take another attack. And it's going to go for Ariel. That's a 10 to hit.
Nope.
You dodge out of the way. I'm going to burn a fear and take another attack at Kai.
Hmm.
That's a 17 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
You take 10 points of physical damage.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom! And I will relinquish the spotlight.
I am marking an armor slot, so I only have to mark 1 HP.
Okay.
Ariel is going to. How. Is it right up on us or is it still away?
Oh, yeah. It moved right up to you guys.
Okay.
You're in melee with it.
All right. Ariel has her dagger out and is going to dagger. Right. Is that what I'm going to do? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's a 14
14 hits.
with hope. Ha!
Okay.
And that's 6 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay. You guys still have the spotlight.
I am also. Oh no, you first. It's been a minute.
Okay. Let's go. We are being wielder of halberd now. So I've got to get real up close to this thing, but that's fine. Shoot, that's a 15 with fear.
Thanks for the fear. The 15 definitely hits. It's a big barn door. It's hard to miss.
Yeah. That is going to be 10 damage.
Nice.
All right. 10 damage. Ooh, that actually does too. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
And that was with fear, so it's now my turn. Okay, there are people within very close range. I'm going to mark another stress to swing twice. Let's see who we're going for this time. Let's go for Zophyr again. That's a 13 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Okay. He's rolling d12s plus 4. That's 8 points of damage.
I will
I'm
mark
gonna
my last armor. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna spend a fear to deal an additional damage. That would be 5 more points of damage.
So is that you're adding that to the attack?
Yeah.
So 8 plus
And
5 is 13.
yeah. And you are restrained as it engulfs you. You're inside of it.
I will mark my last armor slot to take only 1 hit point.
Okay. I'm going to read this to you. While engulfed, you're going to stay engulfed until you succeed on a strength roll to get out. You can still make your action rolls, but you have to roll a d6 and subtract it as disadvantage. And when you do so, on a result of 4 or lower, you take a stress. Does that make sense?
Say all that one more time.
Yeah, so you're rolling a disadvantage, you're minus d6, and if you roll a 4 or lower on that d6, you take a stress.
Okay.
All right. I am going to use another fear to swing at somebody else. Maybe he can eat everyone. That's going to go for Ariel.
Cool.
That's a 16 to hit.
Before I do that, I'm going to use my ability. I see it coming.
Ooh.
And I'm going to add 2 mark of stress. Hold on. Go away. Can't read. I'm going to mark a stress. I get to add 4 to my evasion, which is already a 13, so that's a 17.
Nice. It feels like it's got you and you just slip out of its grasp. Okay.
That's cool.
Spotlight on you guys.
I
Your little friend just went inside of it.
I am going to use my broadsword to try to like cut off one of its arms, cephalopod things, whatever they're called. He doesn't care. He's just going to try to lop one. And that's not promising. No, not at all. A 9.
Oh, you just missed.
Oh man.
So a 9 is a failure. Did you roll with hope or fear?
I wrote hope.
Okay. Take your hope. But the failure does let me go after you guys again. Who am I going for this time? I will go for Bing.
Yeah.
As it tries to roll onto you and eat you with only a 7 to hit.
I'm
I
good.
will spend a fear to try it again with a
Sure.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
And every time I hit, I get a new fear. So I hit you. Here comes the damage.
Okay.
8 points of damage. I am going to use another stress to try to. Oh no, it's not a stress. It's another fear. I'm going to use the fear I just got to eat you. You are also now within it,
Great.
taking an extra 8 points of damage.
Oh no.
So you took a total of
Well,
16.
Question for you. With that first hit, could I have used? I don't know if I can do this, but could I have used the "I am your shield" ability, or is it?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
you're only. I'm gonna take that first 8 damage. I don't
Okay.
think and you only take 1 8 damage.
Thank you very much.
Then you are the one that's eaten. In fact, you
No.
take it all, and Bing takes none because it's
Mhm.
all it hit
Mhm.
you first and then absorbed you.
Yep.
So you take all 16.
Oh, goody goody! I'm gonna mark an armor slot, so I only have to mark 2 HP, and
All right. That saved Bing anyway.
yep.
Yes. They won't forget it.
Meanwhile, the other two Ribbits and your fearless leader are fighting off kobolds in the background.
Yeah, they're doing
They're doing
their
their
thing.
job.
I will need a tally of a guesstimate of how many so I can update their name.
Understood.
So who's or do we have
You
spotlight
guys
still?
you guys have
You know,
spotlight. Yep.
spotlight.
I'm
All
gonna
right, I'm
go
go
for
for it.
No.
Y'all
No,
team up.
you.
Do something fun. You got a
Okay.
lot of hopes.
We can team up.
I got a lot of hopes. We can
So do
definitely
I.
team up.
Yeah.
Somebody spend 3 hopes and tell me what you're doing.
I'm happy to spend 3 hopes on this. Um, all right. Let's see. Gosh, do you have any way to distract them and I can come around you to attack? Or
Yeah. I have
how do you want to do
I
this?
have Caprine leap, which means I can leap anywhere in close range, like vault over stuff.
Yeah.
My computer just shut down, so here I am.
Oh no.
Okay. That's
And
okay.
I don't have my stats or anything right now. Hold please. I gotta figure this out.
You want us to
But
take a break?
no. You
Let's
guys
go to
keep
break.
doing your thing.
Let's go to
Let's go to
break.
Oh,
break.
okay, let's go to break. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back in 5. Okie dokie. We were in a fight with something called a weedy sentinel.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. So, help me remember. I think you guys had spotlight, correct?
Hmm.
Yes, we were working on we were gonna tag team.
Right, the tag team. Great. Let's do it.
Yep, two of our friends. Okay, so how did we want to do this?
You were gonna spend the. I was
Yeah.
leaping. I was leaping, doing one of
Okay.
my fawn goat leggy leaps
Hell yeah.
to distract.
Yes.
And what's how
And
does
I got basically one thing I can do.
what's the mechanic? Are you rolling the attack?
Oh yeah, how does this affect our mechanics, Jack?
Well, let's see. When you combine your actions in a unique and exciting way, you both make separate action rolls. But before resolving the roll's outcome, choose one of the rolls to apply for both of your results. On a roll with hope, all PCs involved gain a hope. On a roll with fear, the GM gains a fear for each PC involved. Yeah, because you could put more than two together. If you succeed, you both roll damage and add it together to determine the damage.
We're both rolling an attack.
Or you're both rolling something, taking an action.
Yeah. I'm definitely will be rolling an attack. Is this an attack of yours, Brandy? Is this an attack of Ariel's?
No, it's just an ability
Okay.
that I don't have to roll for it.
Okay.
But oh well.
If you're doing a team up, you want to do attack
Yeah.
roll.
Okay, but let me finish what I was gonna say. I have the leap, but
Yeah.
I can follow that with a kick, and that is an attack.
Cool.
Yeah. Coming up over the top of me to just ka-chow. I love it.
Uh-oh, you're falling from above.
That's okay. I trust her to be the thing that's falling from above. I feel like
So I
if
guess
there was anything that was gonna fall on me from above, I would hope it's Ariel.
yes, I'm gonna use the unarmed strike attack because I'm just leaping and kicking. So
Okay. So both of you roll. You can tell each other what you roll and tell all of us.
I got an 18 with fear.
8 or hold on. Ah, what is going on? Sorry, pushing the wrong buttons. I want to do this.
We know what we're
Thank
doing.
you. Okay, it's a 13
With hope or
13
fear.
with hope or fear.
with fear.
Okay, so you probably want the 18 with fear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Since we gotta
So I
take
get
fear
two
in
fears
there.
out of that.
Yes, yeah.
But an 18 does succeed. So both of you roll your damage and describe what you did to give me such big damage.
All right. I love that feature.
Okay. Well, Ariel bends down and pushes off, and in the process, kicks out with her legs and kind of does a flying kick and does a twist so that she does not fall on
Okay.
her friends. And she does 5 damage
Okay.
with her kick.
Nice.
She parkours.
Yeah. As Bing watches this thing, it doesn't have a face, does it?
No.
Well, then watches its attention on Ariel, they're going to take their halberd and knowing that their friends are in there, not slice too deep because I don't want to hit my comrades. But I want to slice across it and see if I can slice and let them just tumble out for 10 damage.
10, so a total of
Oh, wait,
15.
sorry. I'm sorry. That's 13 damage because I rolled max damage. So,
Great. Okay. That is severe damage to this thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have taken off 3 hit points. It's still going, but it's not looking good. I'm going to say one of the pseudopods came out to grab you, and you lopped it off, and it just fell and splashed across the bridge.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit smaller now. It is still glowing green, and since you rolled with fear, it's my turn.
Mm.
It's hungry. I'm
Yeah.
going to, let's see. I've only got 2 targets at the moment.
True.
So Ariel has jumped into it. It's going to try to just open up and suck you in.
Cool.
And it rolled a crit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Now, crit for me is not two of the same. I roll on a d20. I rolled a natural 20. That's the difference between how you roll as a GM. So, it does 12, 16, 23 damage. I am going to spend a fear to engulf Ariel.
Okay, I'm gonna use an armor slot and only take
Okay.
2.
All right. So 3 of you have been engulfed. You are all at disadvantage. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the spotlight.
I,
Well,
Oh,
first,
wait.
I'm gonna.
Hold on.
Oh,
if we're engulfed, can we even do anything?
Yeah, you can do.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done. You can do everything except it's all at disadvantage.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to meditate for a brief moment. I'm going to do my battle ritual.
Okay.
So this says before you attempt something incredibly dangerous or face off against a who clearly outmatches you, and considering I'm engulfed inside this thing, it clearly outmatches me. Describe what ritual you perform and preparations you make. When you do, you clear 2 stress and gain 2 hope.
Wow. Is that a halfling thing or a fighter thing or whatever
That
you
is
are?
a Call of the Brave warrior thing,
Cool.
subclass.
nice.
Then, after I gain those 2 hope, I'm going to burn 3 hope out of my 4 to gain +1 to all my attack rolls until my next rest.
Fantastic.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's good.
And then I'm going to swing at this thing from the inside with disadvantage.
Got it. So roll your d6 and let me know what you roll.
I'm also going to burn my last hope to use my experience of never underestimate me to give myself a +2.
Perfect.
So my total is a 13. I rolled 11 on my hope die, a 3 on my fear die, a 6 on my disadvantage die, but +5 modifier because of my experience for a
Okay.
total of 13 with hope.
Okay, take your
Hey.
hope, but you are still restrained. The DC to get out is a
I wasn't
16.
trying to get out. I was trying
Oh,
to
you were
hurt it.
just attacking. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Then that's
Correct.
absolutely a hit. So success.
I maxed out on damage roll for a 14 points of damage.
Whoa.
Nice.
Okay. This thing is starting to fall apart, but it's still in motion. I'm not going to spend a fear to take the spotlight. You guys still have it.
I'll follow that up with um my. Give me a second. I'm trying to decide. I can't use a bow clearly.
Yeah. My reasoning for not spending one of my fears is that, not to give you all a break, but that it's literally at death's door, and I don't think it would have the wherewithal to muster another strike yet.
Um, I'm gonna go ahead and use my dagger, but I'm gonna spend a hope to use my experience. You never saw me coming because I'm inside him.
Okay. Yeah, perfect.
So
So that costs a hope, right?
it costs a hope. Yes. You said with disadvantage?
Still at disadvantage. So you roll a d6. Tell me what you rolled on it.
Oh, hold on. Clear. D6. Roll. I rolled a 1.
Ooh, okay. You have to take a stress,
Okay.
but you're only subtracting 1 from your roll.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Come on. All right, here we go.
If you have stress, that's good.
Well, I rolled a 7.
A 7 to hit it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are ineffective on this round. And with a failure, did you roll with hope or fear?
With fear.
Yeah, yummy. Delicious. I'm going to go ahead and try to suck in your final member. Ooh, yeah. That's a
You do.
21 to hit.
Yep.
And with that strike, I'm going to burn a fear to eat you.
Okay.
And you take a total of, oh my God,
Oh
14,
no.
14 damage,
Okay.
plus 14. So actually a 20 damage total.
Oh boy. Okay. Whale. Unfortunately, that was even with using um some of the features I have, that is the end of Bing's hit points.
Not necessarily. I mean, not the end of Bing necessarily.
Right. Right. That's the end of their hit points. So I do make a death move now?
Yes.
Okay.
So your death move can be one of 3. Just go
Right.
unconscious and wait for it to be resuscitated,
Okay.
or roll for it. If you roll
Okay.
a 10 or higher, you survive. With 0, you're just unconscious, or go out with a blaze of glory.
I was gonna say, well, the thing is that they are definitely Blaze of Glory
Perfect.
guys.
Make your final action,
Yeah. Uh,
and it
they're-
automatically succeeds, I believe, on a blaze of glory.
okay. Okay. Perfect. Their final action is as they're being swallowed and taking this damage, they've got their halberd drawn. They want to use the halberd to prop open this mouth that's eating them, to hopefully keep it open enough that their comrades can get out.
Okay. So as you're being grabbed and crammed inside, you jam up, and as you jam up, and the thing closes down on you with broken branches and rotting water plants and etc. Just crushes your body flat. Your halberd, uh, the blade comes out the top of it, and the point comes out the bottom, and it just collapses upon your halberd and dies and just droops apart. So you guys all come rolling out except for Bing,
For being.
Oh.
who is a carcass.
Yeah. Um, I have a question for you because it's gonna matter on who is approaching to replace Bing. You said that the other ribbits were fighting in the background. Do you have a tally on how many Bang and Boom would have
Why don't you roll
killed, if
for
any?
it? Roll each.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Just make sure it's the same die, like a d6 or something.
Okay.
Whoever rolls the highest has the most kills.
All right. Bang would have the most kills.
I think that was my first Blaze of Glory. Was it anyone else's?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah?
haven't seen one yet.
No, me neither.
They didn't come here to live.
I mean, they did. They didn't want to die.
They did. Okay.
That's existential. More existential than I want to think about right now.
Hey, ribbits with a death wish. I can get behind that.
Ribbits with a death wish. Um. Okay.
They're all
Well
about
then,
conquest.
good.
Killer be killed.
True.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys see the ribbit with the navy stone in their armor step up and they say, "I am Bang of Bufo Taraj, uh spawn of oh man, where did I write this down?
Sorry.
Spawn of Clutch Unyielding, Killer of 145, Wielder of Battle Axe. My brother is dead. He has gone to return to the pool of spawning, where his soul will be honed once again. And perhaps in his next life, he will reach his 1,000 and return as an elder. But not today. And he reaches down and he takes their gold pouch and he takes off Bing's chainmail armor, and you see that this stone that's mounted in their armor is actually their sharpening stone. And if you look closely on Bing's weaponry, where they have sharp edges, there are it's crimson where they've been sharpening it. And you notice that that's actually true of each of the colors of their stones. And we bring up Bang as a fresh little ribbit with their battle axe.
So Bang is also a male.
Yes.
All right. Bang is taking Bing's place. You
Yep.
guys have free access to cross this crumbling stone bridge, and there is a straight trail into the swamp.
We should rest.
I think you're right. I'm gonna send
I say that loud enough for our boss to hear us.
Yeah, she looks pretty beat up too. She's willing. She says we don't have that much time. The heavies will be coming shortly. Let's make our mark. Let's rest a short time.
Yep.
I'm gonna send Bastion up to fly while we are taking our rest.
Keep a lookout?
Yeah.
Sure. So in a short rest, you may choose two of the following moves or choose the same move twice. You may tend to wounds to clear a number of hit points equal to 1d4 plus your tier, which is 1. Or you can do it to an ally instead. You can clear 1d4 plus your tier stress. You can clear 1d4 plus your tier armor slots. Or you can prepare for the path ahead and gain 2 hope. No, and gain 1 hope. If you prepare with somebody else, you each get 2 hopes.
I
I'm going to choose to repair armor and clear hit points.
Okay.
I have a unique feature called Guardian Hope where I can. So sorry, let me try that again. Where I can spend 3 hope to clear 2 armor slots. So I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to prepare for the action ahead, or however you phrase that. Words.
Fair. Yep.
What was the roll on armor?
A D4 plus your tier.
Okay.
So if I roll a d4
Um,
plus my tier and I rolled a 4, so it's 5.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that, is that point for hit points?
Yep.
Yeah, you get 5 hit points back.
I only had.
That's huge.
Yeah. Okay,
Did
cool.
anyone use any tending to since I am
Fresh.
uh
Fresh
yes.
as a daisy.
I
Fresh as a
am
little daisy.
I am still down 2 hit points after my rest.
Perfect. I
You
would
can.
love to remove those if I can. So I roll a d4 and add my tier.
Yeah. Let's before you
Wow,
do that,
5.
Becca,
Oh, never
since
mind.
since you have a
Pretend I have.
brand new character with all of their hit points and everything,
True.
let's make it look like it's been fighting.
Yeah.
So let's how many total hit points do you have?
Um, 6.
6. Let's take away 2. Let's give him 1
Alrighty.
stress and
Alright.
have 1 armor gone.
Got it.
And then
So
you can do
before you
whatever
help
you want.
me, you should clear yourself.
Yes, yeah. I'll clear myself and then I'll clear Zephyr. I'm not worried about the stress, I am worried about the HP. Uh that'll be 3. So I can clear both of those?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Does
Um,
anybody happen to have another healing potion or a healing ability? I have 4 HP marked out of 7.
oh
I have.
man.
Did you do your rest?
I don't have. Wait, I'm so
Not
sorry. I think I little. Hang on. I think I just. I did not. My brain. I'm so
You
sorry.
did
You're
your
right.
feature but not your rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one,
Scott,
uh,
that's 4. So you're
Oh,
good.
I'm good.
yeah. I rolled a D4 for the health, so I'm good. Never mind what I just said. So
Okay.
sorry, but I am just all sorts of scatterbrained today. I am so sorry.
Wow, there's so many rules. I feel like there's more rules to this than there are to D&D, but maybe it's different. Is
Yeah.
all it is.
I think there are less rules. There's enough of them in this one, but they're more like the same all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good then.
All right.
Okay, on we go. This pathway leads you in through the swamps. You guys have experience now avoiding the vines that are reaching for your legs. You have avoided all the water, the acid, and the traps. You know what all this stuff is. The swamp gas is not choking you any worse than it was before. So on you go. Um, it is almost 10. Are we good for the final encounter?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. You see in the distance through the haze from far away. It's very difficult to tell, but you can see a rise of the landscape. There's a hill of some sort or a pile of dirt or something. And as you draw close, you see on top of this small rise is a bunch of wooden spikes pointing outward, which is a fence of sorts surrounding a small village. You hear hissing speech in the dark, in the fog. Um, you can sort of smell that you smelled before, Zophyr.
Mhm.
You pretty much, everybody can roll a knowledge check, a passive knowledge check.
That's what I'm so good at.
Sure.
Critical success.
18.
Okay.
18.
Good.
Wow, 14. Pretty good for me.
Yeah, all of you realize when you see your leader's face. What's her name? Corporal
0.
Zira. You see her face. She is intent on taking this outpost out. She whispers, "The heavies will be coming soon. Let's leave our mark." And she starts leading you up the hill. Everyone's weapons are ready, I assume.
Longbow is
Yep.
drawn. Yeah.
Broadsword.
The raven above comes flying back down to your shoulder and caws very softly one caw.
Bastion says hold.
I would say that's also his meaning, his word for danger.
We need to take caution. Listen. Stay sharp.
If anybody would like to do,
I'd like to assess threats around me.
sure.
Make a
I would like to do the same.
Okay, so roll an instinct.
as a 12 with hope.
That is a 20 with hope.
Okay, both of you take your hopes. The 12 is not successful. The 20 is. You understand that there will be heavy opposition. This is a home, a village, a gathering. You're not sure how many there might be, but you're pretty sure your Zira, Corporal Zira, is going in regardless.
Mm-hmm. I think all Ty will say to the others is to just be ready for a fight.
Zira looks around and she says, "I can't decide. Full frontal assault or stealth. I'm leaning toward charging in. Opinions?"
Stealth. We're in their territory.
They'll never
I'm
expect a
inclined.
full charge.
They'll
What do
hear
you
us
think,
the minute we charge.
Kai?
I'm inclined to agree with Ariel.
Fine, we'll do it your way. Let's try to sneak in. I need everyone to... What would that be? Would that be, I guess, a finesse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Finesse, do you want to do a group action or individual?
I think we should do a group and not me because my finesse is negative.
Yeah, my
My
finesse is 0.
so is mine.
So is mine.
0 is indeed better than negative, but
Yes.
Right. Correct.
I'll lead.
Okay, go for it. Yes.
no, we have to roll first, right?
Yep. And these are passive rolls, right?
For
Wait.
you all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
everybody except him.
19.
15.
That's +1, +2,
Critical success.
+3, and then your roll.
So I'm at +3.
Mhm.
I'm going to sniff the air and use my nose of the bloodhound, burning a hope, to give me a
Hell
total
yeah.
of +5.
Okay.
Let's go.
So experiences always give you a +2 if it works.
They start out at a base of +2. There are certain heritages that have a +3 because of the heritage. But at first level, experiences give you a +2 if you burn hope.
Nice.
So I rolled a total of 19 on my finesse roll with fear.
Okay. That adds an extra bad guy, perhaps. With a
Maybe.
19, you smell charcoal. You don't smell a fire. You smell old, like wet charcoal. You smell that same acrid stench that you smelled earlier when there were lizard folk about, but you don't smell it very strongly. Can you make a passive knowledge roll for me, please?
Sure. That is an 18 total.
Wow, pretty good. You feel like they might not be all at home. There's nothing burning right now, which means nothing cooking. There's an old campfire, which means they live here, but they might not be around.
We may have come at a fortuitous time. We can destroy this camp.
But you did hear hissing earlier, so
Right. We know there's some here, but just
right.
not necessarily all of them.
Mhm. We should use that to our advantage.
What do we do? Zira says, "Fine, let's go in."
Maybe
Keep
we
your-
can find their food supply and destroy it.
That
It's
might
an
do the
idea.
trick.
We could just set
Could I?
everything on fire.
Could I use a hope? I have the experience battle hardened. Could I use that towards a knowledge check to give us an idea of what would be our best point of ingress here?
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds like a good idea.
Excellent. Sort of. That's a 13 with fear.
Yummy. I've got more fear than I've ever had before. It's hard to tell the best ingress unless everyone's quiet. If it's quiet, you want to go in through the backside where they wouldn't expect anyone. You would guess that if there are guards, they're facing outward rather than
Okay,
inward to the swamp.
got it.
But it would take very quiet movement to get around the village.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If we are sneaking, a rear entry would be best. Are we all quiet?
I'm pretty quiet.
Yes.
Sure.
We already rolled that finesse, didn't we?
Hmm.
And your total was what? pretty high. It's like a
Uh,
19.
19.
Yeah. You guys are very quiet right now. So where you want to go?
Yeah, let's try it from the
From
swamp side.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you sneak around the edges of this picket fence, spiked picket fence, and you see several trails that lead out through the village. Tracks going up each and every one. Um, some of them are filling up with water. Some of them are not. Some of them are fresh. Uh, the village is quiet as you go around it. You would think there was more hustle and bustle. As you slip into the village from the back side, what do you notice, Kai?
I think he notices the quiet, and he's a little like on edge with that because in his mind it's like it's a little too quiet. And then as they're approaching from the back, they can he can see that the that there's been marks of perhaps um of something there. He can't entirely piece together what at the moment, but he gets a little like tense thinking that maybe they're not the first people to have tried this, but he isn't going to say that out loud because they're already going for it. There's no turning back.
That's true. The other hands could have come through here. Um, Zophyr, what do you notice as you guys are sneaking into this village?
I notice another hand.
Interesting.
I notice another hand sneaking in to our flank.
Do you recognize them and give signals?
I would attempt to, yeah.
Okay. They will respond with the same type of like, here we go, keep your head down type of thing. Yeah, the other hand. Uh, let me ask Bang, because that's a great addition, Scott. What what does that other hand look like? Do you recognize any of them? Are they people you've trained with?
I recognize some of them from the larger grouping before we were really split into these smaller hands. So from our training practices, I notice a couple of people that I would think are not really Bufo Taraj material, I guess, but they're pretty solid fighters. Um, so I'm pretty glad to see a couple of them. The rest, middling, but I'm still glad we got some extra hands, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So there are, you pass a couple of structures that don't have walls. They're like shelters, and underneath them are dead fish hanging on lines, some other body parts of skewered and butchered animals that they've been preparing to eat. Um, you guys slowly creep through the village, hearing very little sign of anything. Uh, Searching, looking into some of these huts that are empty. Ariel, what do you notice?
I'm noticing the receding, I would say not really footprints, but kind of footprints going off in different directions. because it's wet and moist. They're sucking back up. And Ariel is listening very intently because she's not convinced everybody's gone.
Okay. Which of you has a +2 for instinct? Okay. You notice first. There are shapes and symbols carved into the mud.
Do I
It
recognize
looks it looks almost runic in nature, as if something, or maybe it's just their language. Something is written in the mud that you can't read. But as you guys creep forward, there are no footprints that have stepped on them. And as you creep forward deeper into the village, there are more and more until you guys, you five and the other hand to your, I'm guessing to your left. Is that what you're picturing, Scott? They were off to your left or to your
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, that's fine.
As you guys approach, you can still make eye contact with each other. You see a gathering in the middle of this village. There's a very large, hulking shape wearing ragged scraps of cloth, almost wrapped like mummy like, but long tatters hanging off. He's got a crown or some sort of headdress made of animal parts with a huge crook of a staff, and he is hissing and growling and waving his hand around, and there are about 15 or 20 others crouched before him with their weapons, and they're just swaying to his words.
Mm.
And as you guys start taking up positions, you hear a bow twang. One of the other hand have let out a shot, and it hits the big one in the shoulder, and he turns and growls, and all of them spring into action, swarming towards you.
Oh snap!
You got the drop on them.
Ariel is
Bank
gonna.
just stands up straight. Well, no longer hidden.
Ariel is gonna instinctively. An arrow has already flown, and she's already got hers knocked.
Okay. Then you shooting
Yep.
Yeah.
at who? There's about 15 lizard folk and one big gnarly one.
The big gnarly one, got the one that got the shoulder. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she's gonna aim for the head.
Okay.
Hold on. And she's gonna spend a hope to use her experience. You never saw me coming.
Okay.
It's a 16 to hit.
That, let's see. That just hits.
Ooh,
That was with hope, by the way.
Okay.
yay!
So that's a hit. I'm going to say you guys do have the drop on them. You were all had your weapons out and were looking at them before they noticed you. So you still have the spotlight. What's the damage on him?
Hold on. The damage is 7, and she is gonna spend one hope to put on Ranger's Focus.
Okay.
So when I deal damage, they have to mark a stress.
Ooh. Okay.
So that's it.
And that's every time you do damage
While I
since
have
his
focus on him.
So yeah, just keep reminding me if you can. All
I'm gonna
right.
run. I'm gonna rush up right next to them, kind of smirk at Ariel and go, "I'm gonna kill Steel," and I'm gonna take a swipe.
So you ran up all the way to the big
to the
guy?
to the same one. Yep.
Okay.
And while he does it,
You're
Ariel's
dodging
gonna
you're
yell, "I'm
dodging
still 2 up."
you're dodging between the legs of these other guys charging through, and you get right up to this big dude.
That is a 17 with hope.
That hits, and collect your hope.
Damage. 7 plus 4 is 11 points of damage.
11. Ooh, okay. That's a good hit.
I am going to, seeing this like veritable mob coming towards us,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take a swipe at one of them with my broadsword. Sweet Jesus. 14 with fear.
Thank you for the fear. 14 definitely hits. I mean, 14 just hits, actually.
And that is 8 physical damage.
All right. And that's a fear, so it has become my turn. All right.
It is.
I need. So this guy thumps his big old staff into the ground. I need for Zophyr and Ariel to roll an instinct roll, DC 15.
I'm gonna spend a hope and can I add my experience to it?
Which one?
I hate getting bloody.
He's not actually hitting you,
Okay, I didn't know.
but he's just thumping his staff onto the ground and targeting you
Oh, that's good.
with a
That's fine.
spell.
That's a 21 with hope.
That's a success.
I
And take
rolled
your hope.
a 7 with fear.
Thank you for the fear. And a 7 is a failure.
So when I fail with fear, I gain a hope.
Nice.
It's
Wow.
the first time that's happened because I've been succeeding with fear all
Yeah.
game.
Yes. So on a failure, you're overwhelmed by this psychological influence. His eyes glow green, his staff glows green, and it spreads out to all the other lizards folk, and they all start the green eye glow, and your mind starts to just see green everywhere, and you become vulnerable. So your difficulty goes down by 2 until the end of his next turn.
My difficulty?
The what's it called to hit you?
Evasion?
Your evasion goes down by 2.
Got it.
Sorry.
Okay.
And he's gonna spend a fear, which he has a lot of, to target Bang and Kai. I need an agility roll, DC 14.
Double 5.
Automatically succeeds.
I
Gain a hope, clear stress.
Yep.
I just meet it. A
Okay.
14 with fear.
All right. Thank you for the fear right back. And you guys feel the vines crawling up your legs, but you manage to step around them. And gosh, I've got so many fear. I'm going to just keep going. The lizard folk that Kai is fighting is going to take a swing with his spear. That's a 10 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, I didn't think that would.
I am not a very fast man.
D10 is 3. So you take just 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it from his. I'm going to use an attack from a fear on Bang. That's a 14 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And you take 1 point of spear damage.
Rude.
1's as good as 6, I think, for that first for 1 HP. And I'm going to use yet another fear to go after Zophyr, who's standing right in front of this guy. And he is going to... He's not going to bite. He's going to smack you with his poison staff.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
11 to hit.
That will hit because I am at -2.
Right. So he smacks you with his staff dipped in swamp toxins. And so you take 14 damage as he smacks the living shit out of you.
I'll mark an armor
Ouch.
and take 2 hit points.
Okay. And I will relinquish Spotlight.
All right. I'm ready to hit some stuff.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to take my battle axe out on this little lizard guy that attacked me.
Okay.
Excellent. That is a 20 with hope.
Nice. All right. Give me some damage.
I've either been rolling so poorly or critical successes. It's just no in between. Just average or nothing. Average or everything. That will be 7 damage.
7 damage.
Wait, hold
That's
on.
pretty good.
I didn't roll 2 dice and discard the lower one. I keep forgetting
Okay.
to do that. Sorry, that's 9 damage instead.
9. Good. Way better, actually. Okay.
I like that feature.
And you had a hope, so you guys still have the spotlight.
Oh. Go ahead.
So I'm going to burn all 3 of my hope to give myself a +1 on all attack rolls until my next rest.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing at this big guy.
Do it.
Unfortunately, that is an 8 with hope.
An 8 does not hit. But you keep your hope. You take your hope. And now it's my turn because that was a failure. I think, well, he's going to retaliate again with his poison staff. Because you're right in front of him. But he rolls a critical failure as he tries to stab it into your foot and kind of break your foot bones. He just misses. I'm going to go ahead and do a 1, a 2, a 3 fears
Ugh.
to attack everyone else as well. So this one will be for Kai. That's a 15 to hit you with a spear.
Yep.
You take 8 points of damage.
Remind me if it is the threshold that is
It's
between
the
1
higher.
and 2. It's the
Yeah,
2.
it's the higher. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This
okay.
one is for Ariel, who The lizards close in on you. A crit. So you take 15 points of damage.
Okay, I'm gonna mark an armor to take 2 hit
Oh, wait.
points.
Yeah, that's correct. 15. And this one is for Bang. That's a terrible miss. Total
Wow.
of 3.
I
And the
was like, well,
spotlight is
don't count it.
yours.
I was gonna say I don't move fast, so don't count it out right away.
I am going to the lizard person that I attacked the last time. I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay.
Um, 13 with hope.
13 on the lizard folk does not hit. So with the failure, it's my turn. I'm going to bring out the big guy again. This little fella in front of him is really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That was only. It's now. Am I still under the effects of the?
no, it
Okay.
wore off after that first one. He's going to. Yeah, he's going to try to hit you again, but I don't think he does because it's only an 11.
That will miss.
Okay. I've only got 4 fears left. I'm going to use 3 of them to go after the rest of you guys. This one's for Kai. That's 13.
Yep.
You take 2 points of spear damage. This one's for
Mhm.
Ariel. That's 5.
Miss.
And this one's for Bang. That's a crit.
Classic.
14 points of damage.
Ugh, I will use an armor slot to reduce that to 1.
Now imagine they're just all around you. They're running everywhere. You out of the corner of your eye, you see the other hand fighting off a bunch of them. You hear a cry from in front of you guys back toward the front of the village, and you see a third hand coming running at full blast into the swirling mists, taking on more lizard folk. So it's kind of down to one-on-one right now. Who can last? You have the spotlight.
I'm gonna go ahead. I haven't really moved from where I was, and so I'm gonna try a longbow shot at the big guy.
Okay.
Hold the phone. 18.
18 hits.
I'm gonna. It was with hope. I'm gonna spend 3 hope,
Okay.
and use my hold them off, and I'm gonna be able to use that same roll against 2 additional adversaries.
Okay. Including the one on you, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And this amount of damage is spread out to all 3 of them, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's 5 damage, 5 to each.
Okay, 5 each. And so who are the 3? Big guy,
Big guy, and then
the
the
one
close to me,
on you.
and then any one that's closest to the next closest one.
Well, choose Kai or Bang.
Bang.
Okay.
Kai's big, Bang's little.
Okay.
Fair. Totally fair.
And that was a hope.
Sworn to protect.
So you guys
Seeing that arrow fly at the big guy, I'm going to quickly take a slash in hopes that I get the killing blow on the big guy after that damage.
okay? He doesn't look too worried at all right now, but go ahead.
I'm just gonna smirk and shake my head like, really? Really? We're not there yet.
That is a 19 with
That
fear.
hits.
Nice.
Thank you for the fear. Yummy.
5 points of damage.
Okay. Ticking them off. With that fear, that becomes my turn. He's going to instantly try to strike back at you uh, with a 12.
That will hit.
Okay. And since he can, so every time he hits, 3 nearby lizard folk, their eyes flash bright. So the 3 that are left on you guys, their eyes flash brighter and they seem stronger somehow. And his
Ooh.
damage is 10.
10. So that would be 2. I will mark an armor to take only 1.
All right. And since I got that fear, I will use it to go after. Man, who do I want to knock down first? Let me go for Kai. That's a miss.
Okie dokie. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. It was a total of 3.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay, spotlight on you.
I.
Right.
Oh, you want to go first?
I would like to.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not.
I'm gonna do a couple things. I am going to burn the 3 hope I have to also activate No Mercy and add a +1 bonus to my attack rolls. And I'm going to move over into Ariel's area, and just kind of not directly go after. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the one that's on her. I'm expecting the one that was on me to also follow at some point, but I see that she's kind of taking the long game, so I want to kind of in this melee area around her kind of help out a little bit. So I'm gonna attack the one that's on her first. It'll happen. Ooh, that is a 25 with hope.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dang! Look at
Throw
you
some
go.
damage.
I'm gonna knock his block off, I hope. I get to roll 2. All right. That will be 6 damage to him.
6. Okay.
Wait, sorry, 10. I keep forgetting to add the
Ooh,
modifier.
10. Okay,
10.
that's way better. All
Yeah,
right.
it is.
Yeah, you do some serious damage.
Yeah.
And I think for me, Kai is getting a little bit of a sense that the big guy, like the sooner we could take him down, maybe whatever influence he has over the rest of the people, if there is an influence, he's kind of guessing here, it might disappear. So he is actually going to go and get into melee range with the big tall fellow and
Okay.
try to swipe at him with his broadsword. And that is a. What number is this?
Is it higher than a 15?
Oh, no, I was stupidly having a moment trying to decide if it was a 6 or a 9.
Oh.
17.
17
With,
hits.
it's with Virgo. Boo hiss. But
Great.
we'll worry about that in a minute.
Yum, yum.
I also am going to, since I am in melee range with this dude, I'm going to do the broadsword damage. And then for a racial trait, I'm going to spend a hope when is up this. Hang on. What just happened? Oh, okay. That's what happened. When I succeed on an attack on a target within melee range, I can spend a hope to gore the target with your tusk, dealing an extra 1d6 damage. So I am going to
Okay.
do
All right.
that.
So roll your damage plus a d6.
Uh, 6 plus 4 plus 1 is 11.
11. Oh, the big guy. Yeah, that's good. You have bloodied him. And you rolled with hope, correct?
I rolled
Oh
with
no, you rolled
fear.
with fear. That's right. That's why I have another fear. I'm gonna strike back at you. Doggone it. Let's see. I think he's gonna spend a fear. Oh, first he's gonna swing at you, and then he's gonna spend a fear. So he's gonna hit you with his poison staff. That is a crit. Wow.
Ooh,
16 points of damage.
I'm gonna spend an armor slot, so I only have to mark 2 HP.
And then he's going to spend a fear and mark Kai and Zophyr for an instinct roll. DC 15.
All right.
17 with fear.
Well, you beat it. I thank you for the fear. You're not vulnerable.
15 with fear.
Just exactly what you needed, but thank you for the delicious fear. I'm going to continue using fear. I've got 3 left. I'm going to use them all to try to hit. Let's see. I'm going to go for Zophyr once because that's a crit on Zophyr. That's a 19 damage to Zophyr.
I'll mark my last armor slot and take 2 hit points.
Okay. On Kai is a miss, and on Ariel does a 10 hit you.
Nope.
All right. That was a lot of wasted fear. You guys have the spotlight, and I'm out of fear.
I'm going to take another shot. I'm holding steady
At Big Man?
at Big Man. I'm going to spend a hope to add. I hate getting bloody. That's why I'm staying where
Sure.
I'm at. Add 2 to that. 14.
I'm thinking Zophir's close, right?
14 to hit.
14 does not hit him. It glances off of his headpiece.
With?
Oh,
Was that hope or fear?
with hope.
Wow, you're all about hope tonight.
I deserve
But you did
it.
miss. You did miss, and so it's my turn. I think he's going to try to put an end to Zophyr. Well, really, Zophyr hasn't done too much, but he's capable of it. His first hit was big. So that's an 18 on the die.
That'll hit.
Yeah. That's 13 damage.
So that's 2 that would knock me out. I am going to do a death move.
Okay.
I am going to Blaze of Glory. But before I Blaze of Glory, as Hearthborn, once per long rest, I can spend a hope. I can spend any number of hope and give it to an ally. Give an ally the same number I spend.
Wow.
So I'm going to look at Ariel and say, "You win," and I give her my last hope. So you take a hope.
Okay.
Then I will do my Blaze of Glory, which I believe lets me do a attack, right?
Yeah, any action, I think, and it automatically succeeds.
I'm looking for it. Character embraces death and goes out into Blaze of Glory. Take 1 action at the DM's discretion, which critically succeeds. Then cross through the Veil of Death. So critically succeeding, I'm going to do a whirlwind
Yeah.
to. Oh, actually, no, I can't because I spent the hope. I gave the hope away because that costs a hope. I couldn't do that. So I could just do a regular attack. So I'm
You could
attacking
take
the
that
big
hope
guy
back.
now.
Okay.
Well, no, I don't have a hope. I don't want to take it back from her. I want
Okay.
to give
All
it
right.
away.
So you
So
crit on him.
I crit
Perfect.
on him, so that's going to be 10 plus this. So that's 21 points of damage
Wow. Oh,
to the
yeah.
big guy.
That's severe. So describe how you don't end him, but you bring him to his knees with your final move as his stick is crashing into the side of your skull.
So as his stick is crashing into his, I turn to Ariel and I gesture to her and say, "You win." And as his weapon comes down to crush on me, I just dodge slightly to the left and I skewer the long sword through his wrist.
Oh,
Nice.
the wrist with the staff?
The one that
Oh,
crushes
lovely.
me.
And since it's a
Ooh.
crit and I can't stop it, I'm going to give him disadvantage to use his staff from now on. He can
Mm.
do everything else he would like, but his staff is going to be at disadvantage. And you guys see him just pound into Zophyr. You see Zophyr's head just kind of dent in, and he goes down hard into the mud. Spotlight is
Love it.
yours.
Love it.
I am I am going to. I think seeing that. I mean, we all went into this knowing that we were probably going to die, but at the same token, it's still different actually seeing it versus knowing it. And I think he is going to again take his broadsword and he's going to like aim it at his sternum in between his ribs.
Okay.
Um, double threes.
Nice.
Okay, roll your damage with a crit.
Do it.
14 damage.
14. Describe how you kill the shaman leader of this tribe.
Yeah.
How
Oh
you
snap!
extinguish the flames in his eyes.
I as he goes to like turn away from Zophyr, who he just like cracked his skull and killed him. I kind of like I have this like stance, like one foot in the front and like another in the back, and I just kind of like dig my heels in a little bit, and I kind of like as much as one of my stature can spring forward. I spring forward and I kind of like crouch down a little bit, and then I kind of like jump up and aim the broadsword right like in under his sternum, like aim it up a little bit to where I'm like aiming towards his heart.
You jam it in and lift him off the ground with your weight, the might of your arms. And his eyes go wide with shock, and the green light fades as he slumps down. And all of the rest of them, the green light fade, and every other lizard folk takes 2 points of damage as their strength leaves their body. You see the same thing happening throughout. The hands are still fighting one on one. You guys each have one lizard folk on you as the battle rages on.
Uh,
You have the spotlight.
Ariel is going to pull her dagger. God bless. Go. And she's going to go for the guy with her on her. And she's going to. How close are we together? Are we all like within melee?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and go for that.
You all had to be within 30 feet to even see this stuff, so
Right.
you were pretty close.
Okay, great. Okay, so I rolled a 16 with hope
16 hits
on this
with the
guy.
hope.
I'm going to spend 3 hope and do my hold them off again. So this will hit 3 targets.
Yep.
And the damage is going to be. Bless you.
Bless you.
6 points of damage for
To
all 3.
each of them.
Yes.
Your arrows, boom, boom, boom. You kill the one on Kai, arrow through its eye. You kill the one on Bang, arrow through its mouth and out the back of its head. And you hit the one in front of you right under its collarbone. It hisses. There's blood just pouring off of this thing, but it's still standing. The one in front of you. You got a hope on that, right?
Yeah.
And then you spent it. You guys still have the spotlight.
Well, if you wouldn't mind me taking care of that lizard folk that's on you, Ariel, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Appreciate you.
Here comes a battle axe. Oh, well, that's an 11 with
11
fear.
misses. Thank you for the
Yeah.
fear. Brandy, it's time to blow the horn.
Oh. Hold the phone 1 second.
The horns signifying that the heavies are coming. That means hold your ground and let them clean up your mess as I spend my fear. And the last one bites into Bang for, let's see what that is. I think it's a D8. For 9 points of damage.
Ooh. Alrighty.
There's still one. The other hands are still fighting too, but you heard the horn.
I'll go again.
Okay.
100%. Hold on. Will I though? Yes.
Excuse me.
You need to drink some water?
That's 19 with hope.
Describe to me how you kill this last one.
This is with my dagger. I'm going to come around. I've dropped my longbow. I have my dagger, and I'm just gonna come right through his temple. Just straight in through his temple.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's falling and I pull it out, I'm gonna say, "That one is for Zophyr. Now we're even."
As this one
Yeah.
slumps to the ground, you see the other hands are having similar success and similar failure. Um, several of the other soldiers from your army are down, but they're mopping up the lizard folk around them. And coming up, you hear coming up the path that you guys made over the bridge down the trail, you hear the tramp of armor-clad soldiers just just slowly walking their way into the swamp on horseback and on foot. And the commander pulls up first, and he plants his flag, and he says, "Well done. We'll take it from here." Although nothing's left.
Roll
And
by all means.
and that's exactly what Zira says. Fucking always take the credit. Let's go. And she starts slowly walking back, holding the corpse of Zophyr in her hands as you guys make your way back to the staging grounds outside the swamp. Job done, folks. We have cleared the way for the heavies, and those battles are forthcoming in our upcoming series of the Emerald Dominion.
Right.
Well, if
Awesome.
you're still there watching, thank you very much. We have had a fun time playing Daggerheart tonight. Don't forget, Friday nights are our Twist of Fate campaign. D&D, we're at level 15 going to 20 to fight Vecna. And on Monday is our Zeros to Heroes campaign, a narrative-driven campaign all about story. And our characters in episode 50 are still on level 4 and don't see any any exit from that anytime soon. But
We're just little babies.
yeah, we're just learning. So thanks for watching. If you can, join our Discord at Dicey Decisions RPG and become part of our community and join us in these one shots, just like Crystal did. And join us in campaigns in the future. Become part of our community and play games with us. We are embracing everyone. Any last words? Any shout outs, guys?
Author Adventures on Saturday night. Hear about some really, really cool characters and some books that are already published. Every one of the authors has books out for sale. So this is a nice taste into all of these authors, and several of whom are Texas authors, and everybody's got releases out, so it's exciting, and you can sample the characters.
What good timing right at the holidays. All of these authors have releases out.
Yeah, that's
That's
very true.
right.
And spoiler alert, I'm playing my villain in my
Yeah,
fantasy series. So
that's
Ooh.
exciting.
Nice.
Time to be a biatch.
yeah, that she is.
Oh, yeah. Well, if there's nothing else, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We had a good time, and I hope you did too. We'll see you next time on Dicey Decisions.
Good night.
Bye.